I don't want its cantilever antler this thing on us, you know? Wow. Fussing, fellas. Welcome back, the old Two Shoulder YouTube channel. My name's Wayne, and well, today we're working on junk. As you can see, we got the race truck in the shop here, and our project for today, we had a little mishap the other day. Okay, I was firing this thing up. I had to get it outside, like I told y'all in the last video, to do some work on my Beamer and my truck, like just maintenance stuff. And it was cold. I didn't have the heat on, so I think I drew a couple too many amps from the battery, and I think maybe I had a little bit of a loose connection. So yeah, we melted the shit out of that. I guess that means we're gonna change some things today. Some stuff I've been meaning to do with this. When we did the burnout, after the burnout, I figured out that the fans actually work. Now the fans are 12 volt. And boy, they were spinning like crazy on 24. Because if you'll remember, our starter was 24 volts. And so after the burnout, the motor was real warm, like 215. Little hot for Detroit, but it's okay. So I just started plugging wires onto the starter connection, because of course our dash is all disabled because nothing works up there. And notice that the fans come on, they were working, and they were pulling heat out of the radiators. So what I ended up doing was ordering one of these nice high torque gear reduction starters. And this runs on 12 volts, like that truck is supposed to. So we're gonna put that bagger on there today. That is the plan. We're gonna do that, and I got a couple of electronics pieces for the dash. I got a new push to start button, and we're gonna have to investigate this. I don't think this power switch does anything, and it feels not great. I don't know if you can tell from the sound of it. Also, our battery voltage gauge doesn't work, and I don't know if that's because it doesn't work or because we put too many voltage through it. It put too many volts through it and killed it. I don't know if that's a thing. Never really had to do that. So let's dig in. We'll get started. We'll get this starter off of here. These things are my favorite thing to do. You know that. I love doing these. So that one's a lot lighter. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not sure what y'all can see. Looks like you can see me. There's no batteries in the truck, so never fear. We did push start it the other day to get it in here, because now I only have one battery. So I'm hoping it'll start on one battery with the new starter. I guess we're gonna see. And you know, worst case, I'm gonna try to fix that battery. If any of you guys have any tricks for it, that's what I might do. Good, that's not even tight. Perfect. Oh yeah, this I just didn't have the wrench on it. Alright, there's all that. And we got I never hooked up, there's nothing hooked up to the start lug, so that's a win. Wrenches are the handiest friggin' thing. Oh yeah. Perfect. Like a glove.
Like a glove.
Whore. Shit. Boy, these things are friggin' heavy. Golly, dude. Why? Oh, 03. That's gotta be the newest starter I own. It's good. 7 solenoids. Need that. That's good. Is it actually lighter? Yep. Wow. Okay. It is. It's just still kind of heavy. It's definitely lighter. So let's get her looking like that. Oh yeah, she's. I need a little bit of a rotate. The cool part is that there's no. You don't got to worry about the cone end. So all you got to do is line your bolt holes up. That's different than what I'm used to. All right, fellas, so here's what I'm talking about. This side's got this big cone. It's only open to the gear on one side, so you got to make sure you cock that right. But other than that, this don't have that. It's open all the way around. Doesn't need the support, I guess. That's it seems kind of strange to me, but okay. So anyway, all we gotta do is take these out. Man, is there really supposed to be like, I don't know. It's pretty wild to me that it doesn't require end support. You'd think there'd be a lot of sideways thrust on that thing. All right, that's better. See if I can do this without getting my friggin' big arm in the way on you. Take the threads right with it. Oh, perfect. This is gonna go well, I can see already. Oh, it's just that cone. Oh, wow, that's wild. Okay. All right. Look at that. What is this thing? Would this come from a swamp? It's brand new. Why is there corrosion dust everywhere? Garbage. Smells like corrosion. Must be corrosion. I don't want it. It was kind of sticking up, boys, and I don't want it to. I don't want to cantilever antler this thing on us, you know? Oh yeah, that's gonna definitely be one of the holes we need. I'm sure of it. All right. Boy, how does this? Wow, that slides right over there, so I can just. Thinking this has got to go. All right, it's back up. That's pissing me off. That's dead center, so it's got to kind of go I like that. Does that seem right? That's what we got, so that's where it's gonna go. Man, these things are freaking wild. It's cool, it's just the end, that little cone thing that moves. Kids, don't start bolts in aluminum with a gun. You're smarter than that. That's what happens. I think we should probably click those by hand, don't you? We should. I'll go for the lucky snap on here. You're zoomed out a little now, but you can still see me, right? Oh, yeah. Click. 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 Done. Boys. Let's see how lucky we are today. This as clean as possible beforehand. I mean, it's lighter, but it still ain't friggin' light. Oh, man. Wow. That is worth every penny. Huh. What the hell? You think this thing's gonna actually crank? I don't know. This thing's so light. You guys might have converted me. I might be converted, fellas. I am the king of 24 volt stuff and those big MTs. But boy, howdy, this is life-changing. See how good it cranks. That's gonna make or break the deal. So that's all that really matters. There we go, all three started. Where's the gun? And the doodly-doo. Let's see. Wow. Dude, it's just nicer to put frickin' bolts in. It's better all the way around, fellas. The cat truck's definitely getting one of these. I think we're gonna delete that series parallel switch. Delete that whole deal. All right, I got our wire brush here. We got this cable. Looks like it'll fit. Don't worry, boys. I'm not gonna make you watch me clean these terminals off here. Can you even see me? Yeah, you can see me. Don't worry, fellas. We're gonna use the magic of Hollywood. All right, done and done. Let's see. Oh yeah, Let's get a wire trace going and see if we can figure out where these wires go before we get crazy here. I think I'm gonna mount this. Oh yeah, will that reach up there? Where's that go over there? That's perfect right there. I ain't mad at that. So then what they're doing here is they're like doubling up the solenoids so that make sure that this solenoid gets clean power. So your little dash switch will just run this small solenoid. She's beautiful, fellas. I am freaking pumped on that. Look at how clean it's gonna be. I like that solenoid right there. Huh. Sick. Let's go look at the dash. All right, let's see if we can't get a look at this. Ooh, wow, did not see that coming. I don't know why, I probably should have. Damn it. Oh, might have to cut them. I don't want to do that. Why does this truck gotta fight me every time? Oh, we're gonna need the Freol at least, boys. Fully stocked. Freol, if you're watching this, I love you, bro. Send me a case. This is expensive. Oh, perfect. Gotcha. How do I? Shit, I'm stuck. It's tough getting old and fat, fellas. All right, I gotta delete your camera here because I can't get my fat head. All right, boys, so I just had a brainstorm. I think I'm gonna try these. Probably could've got a smaller extension, you idiot. Might need the smaller bit. See how lucky we get here. Does that work? Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who is my daddy and what does he do?
Ha! Tell me that's nutted. Nope. Yep. Why wouldn't you weld the nuts to the back of it? You freaking hacks. I mean, you're building a dash bar anyway. Why wouldn't you just weld the nuts solid? God, I hate people. Yes! Yeah. Disconnected our tack and our oil pressure gauge. We got the screws out, so now we can kind of move this thing. I think you guys can see that. Yeah, we need to get to that power. We need to get to this switch. So let's take that switch, take this switch out. Let's see what we can get out of here. Jeez, that's a really nice collar. Okay, this has probably got another collar underneath it. It's just a rubber boot for the switch. Close. And that's for electric fans, so maybe we don't need to take that out. I don't know. I don't think we do because, oh boy, there's no chance that switch is any good, huh? Let's get a look at some of this wiring, huh? I can already tell somebody was a wiring genius. We got pass-through through the firewall. It looks like a rust hole. No rubber boot. Look at this. That's just freaking awesome. Nice work. Nice work. This switch, there's no freaking way. So, what do we got here? That goes, and then green goes to the starter. Okay, so, wow, look at the terminals on that. Holy shit. Man, there's no chance that switch is any good, I don't think. So anyway, we gotta look for orange, see where orange goes. I think orange goes to the starter lug. Freaking rammed in that cab, it's terrible to work on. Oh, and boys, here's one of the other things. I don't know if you guys notice this. When I tell you this thing is sketchy inside when you're driving it, it is. Literally, the only thing holding the cab onto the frame is the fact that the roll cage is on top of it. But it's not bolted to the roll cage. Steering wheel's the only thing keeping that cab on a truck. Just so you're aware. So this ground here goes up to the fans in spectacular fashion. And look at this. Your power for the fans, got red wire, right? Not only is it an electrical connector, like home electric, genius. It runs right back to that loom. So the fans are not relayed, no clue what they draw, but they are running direct through whatever switch nonsense is going on in there. And believe it or not, they do work. My mind is blown. It really is. This thing's a fire waiting to happen. All right, so we're gonna have to order some parts and delay this a little bit. I'm not gonna run them fans just direct. That's gonna get a relay we're gonna mount somewhere. And it's all just temporary because we're gonna put a cab on this thing, but I'll put a relay out here somewhere. Maybe we could put it right in there. Try to keep it away from engine heat though, or at least direct exhaust turbocharger heat. There's tons of shit we can screw to up here that just doesn't matter. So maybe we'll just stuff a self-tapper through this thing. Yeah, so we'll just do one main power wire coming in. Our switch for the fans works, so we'll leave that alone. We'll just use it to actuate a relay, which will then not house wire the fans to come on. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something like that. So that's the plan. In the meantime, we gotta see how this thing cranks, don't we? We do. I wonder if I should just booger hook it to the new start button just to try it. It's just two wires. It's green, and we'll just take that orange off of that other switch. Use it in the meantime. That's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do that. All right, boys. So through the magic of television, I have, you can see here, finished complete wiring of the starter. The green terminal is on our solenoid where it belongs. And if you look, we put in a 25 amp fuse going to the orange wire. Everything's heat shrunk and done the way that old Uncle Wayno likes it done. And now, also through the miracle of television, wow, can't talk. I've reused the old starter switch. I tested it, and the dang thing tested good. And while I'm just kind of partial to it, because old stuff's better than new stuff. So we changed the terminals because they were all shitty, and heat shrunk those, and we're ready to put this thing in to the dash. But first, I figure let's throw a battery in it and see if it cranks. We have no clue how this thing's gonna crank, so. The real question is, do you actually think this is going to start on one battery? I'm going to go with no. I didn't think so. It turns. It doesn't turn very fast. I think what's going on here is my battery cables are actually junk. That's what I think. Oh yeah, did we melt that terminal off too? Not yet, but it's getting there. Garbage. It's fussing, fellas. Big injectors are big. Warm, but that 200 amps definitely helps. When you rev it. See all that white glue comes out of that side? Check this out. So now if you remember, we pulled the injectors out of this thing when we got it running. But we never set the racks or nothing like that. But look how far out this thing is. at this. Side to side, and I'm willing to bet all those fingers are in different positions on the passenger side of the engine. So it looks like we got one more thing to do to this thing this winter. What we're going to do is we're going to get the valve covers off of it again, and I'll go through and give it a tune-up. We'll set the rack. Hell, I might even do injector heights and exhaust valves. It's just about warmed up now. You can see how much cooler it is side to side. Good oil pressure. What a sweetheart. I just love the way this motor runs. I can't wait to make it run even better. I hope that cold start looked pretty cool on camera. Watch this. Just... Can you freaking see that? I can't tell if it comes out on camera with all the... me shaking around, shaking the cab, but... There's absolutely nothing holding it on the frame. All right. So that's gonna do it for today's video, but quick before we go, I really want to show you guys something super special. One subscriber sent me. A gentleman named Ken. What am I gonna do with my blade? Razor blades all over the place around here. It looks like a friggin' cocaine addict's place, but I never throw razor blades out. I always use them cutting packages or whatever, you know. Kind of weird like that. All right, fellas, check this out. Any guesses? Blasted. Sick. Ken had mentioned to me that it needed recovered. He said he was saving it for a project, just never get around to it. He didn't think he'd ever use it. It's a little bent, but we could fix all that. It's not cracked anywhere. It's got the hub, that's the important part. The rest of it's all no big deal. We can we'll have it refoamed and recovered. I'm stoked to have it. This might even go on the race truck when she's finished. Wouldn't that be a treat? Getting there. I'm pretty excited. Almost got one for every truck now. I'd love to get one in the green Peterbilt too. But so thank you very much, Ken. I really appreciate it. She is in a great home. I'll see to it that we do something cool with it, and I'll keep you guys posted on the restoration of these things when I get to them. Thanks again. All right, fellas. Well, thanks for joining me on this somewhat short adventure today. Pretty cool cold start of this thing. I love the way it sounds when it comes to life. Thanks again to Ken for sending me the wheel. Much appreciated. I'm really excited to put it to good use. I think this is going to be the one for the race truck. I really do. Next up, we're probably going to set the rack on this thing because it's kind of driving me nuts the way it's acting. So we'll probably do that in the next video. So join me for that, and then we'll fire it up again and see if it acts a little bit better. hopefully we can get them temperatures a little bit better balanced. I know it's sometimes with the big injectors it's kind of a fight, but we're gonna give it a valiant effort. Thanks to everybody that bought something on the website. Really appreciate you guys. There's plenty more to be had up there. We're fully stocked. I've got 1 billion hats left in stock. We got badass hats, boys. American flag on the back, a gray front, the old two-stroker logo, and then we got like a, what I'm calling a charcoal gray, and it's almost a black. It's a darker color with just the old two-stroker logo on the front. Really sweet hats. But hoodies, t-shirts, you know, keychains, all that stuff's still up there. Magnets, stickers, everything you want, we got. If you got any ideas for some merch you'd like to see, definitely reach out. My plan is to do a shirt for each truck. So I think next maybe we'll do Bertha or the race truck. I haven't decided yet. Let me know your thoughts. I need to get the other one sold before I can do another order though. We're super low budget. This is a pretty small channel, so I've dumped absolutely every penny I've got into it. So as soon as those ones sell, we can get either this one or Big Bertha. Maybe I'll put a poll up on the lube tube there and see what you guys want to see, because you guys are the ones buying it, and that's what matters. So if you're happy, I'm happy. I guess that's gonna do it for this one. Have a beer, enjoy, and we'll see you the next time. Thanks again.